Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished Waterland, and now we are in Giant Land. Back in the day, Giant Land was always my favorite world. Not sure if that's how I feel these days. I don't think I have a favorite world, so this is where things start. I do not have a hammer to get to that toad house to the left of that pipe. If I go to the farther away pipe... Yeah, so we're kind of in a little interstitial zone. I can't go left, but we're clearly coming from the water. The castle that screams help is over there. So we gotta go to the other side of Giant Land to get to it. So lock to my right there. I still have a warp whistle on me that I will not be using this playthrough. I am curious what happens if I blow it in the final world, though. I'll try that and see what it does. I don't actually remember. Alright, yeah, so if I had a hammer, I could go to that toad house. I think there are more boulders. There are definitely more boulders than can be broken in one playthrough. Like with the amount of hammers I get, I think? That's the way I remember it. Anyway, level 1. In Giant Land, everything's giant. Big Goombas, big blocks, big Koopa Troopas. Oops, well. Big blocks break into normal-sized blocks. But I can still pick up and throw big turtle shells. Now, the big blocks... Oh, they do still... Somehow I thought the big blocks... Oh, I'm thinking of the other big blocks, like the one that had the frog suit in it. Those always go straight to the right, whether I have bopped the left or right side of them. But I guess these, that have regular power-ups in them, don't have that property. So a regular-sized Mario tail thwap cannot break a large brick. Small ones are still here, there are just not that many of them. There's something above here. I will need to fly to get to it, I think. And to fly... I may need a turtle's help. No, I'm flying right now. Okay, so this secret zone up here... Oh, this has an interesting mystery in it. I remember this spot. I'm gonna break... nothing, apparently. Here we go. I have a bigger runway here. So something in the sky. Little watery zone. I could go down the waterfall. And yeah, it's just like being in, well, fast down moving water currents. So you... I can't go in there. I think that's an exit pipe, maybe? What about this one? I didn't try the first one. I'll try it in a minute. Alright, so you released your fish and did not pick it up again. Whoa! You have more, though. Alright, this looks dangerous. One up here. I don't know if I'll be getting it. Isn't there a hole over there? No. Okay, I was not safe there. Another one up. Alright, so zone 2. Take a risk if you want some extra lives. I always wondered what was in this brick. It's impossible to break it because I can't bring a shell with me and you can't thwap your tail underwater. Okay, so that was the exit pipe. The one with the plant in it was just an extra pipe. And there's no, like, P-switch to hit. It's probably just a regular brick. But that mystery kept me up at night. Back in the day. What is in that brick? No one will ever know. That's not true at all. We've disassembled this game, and I'm sure its level data is easily checkable to see what that's assigned as, and I assume it's probably nothing. Well, that didn't hit that block. If I did, there's a danger of potentially... oh boy, there's lots of danger associated with this. Oh, it didn't break this? Why not? Is that unbreakable? Weird. I would have thought that block would have broken. Maybe it's like the protection against block breaking from the shell having too recently bounced against a surface. Because I think that's a thing. Maybe? No? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure why that didn't break. Anyway. Oh hey, so the rising and falling tide does come back. I forgot this appeared in this world. Okay. So fish there wants to say hi. What? Hi fish. I said hi with my feet. Yeah. Plenty of leaves around if you need those. Whoops! Well... Now I do. Now that there aren't any more around. Big pipes are never enterable as I recall. Is this a star? That is a star. I bopped it the wrong way and now it's gone. Okay. Well, no star for me. That's okay. Star because fish are now hopping out of the water very dangerously. but this is a very short section. All the levels in this game are tiny. They felt a lot larger back in the day, when everything felt larger because I was smaller. But now I see them for the tiny little itty-bitty playgrounds that they are. Hey, an end spade panel. So a whole new pattern there. Alright, let's see if I can remember things. Flower, I know is here. 20 coin. I feel like usually these are in like a diagonal pattern like that, like a knight move away, but not this time. Alright, so star is here. Mushroom is there. I'm not going to flip it for these two. So these are both mushroom spaces. Mushroom above mushroom. Okay, so here's a known mushroom. Here's a star, and I do not know where the other is. I guessed there, and it was 1 up. Okay, so 20 coin to the right, 1 up to the down. I'm going to forget that by the time I see that again, so don't worry about it. Got a leaf. How many rows of items do I have? Is this my second or third row that's full? Third, okay. There's room for 1 more row, and then they'll start overwriting themselves. I don't use a lot of overworld items. I kind of like to just take what the level gives me. That is fine. They're there. Oh yeah, so these are Sledge Brothers. If they stomp, I can't move while I'm bouncing on the ground. But if I jump before they land, I'm immune to the earthquake. It's a fairly imposing effect. Both of these pipes go to the exact same place. No difference whether I go in the top one or the side one. Buzzy Beetle on the ceiling. We've seen that before. That's nothing new. Let's see, if I'm carrying a shell, like wielding it as a shield in front of me, and I bop into something, I think the shell and that thing knock each other out, yeah. But if I kick it, the thing that's kicked keeps going. Unless the thing it hits. So upside down spinies, even though what's exposed on top of them is not spiky, it will still hurt me if I step on it, as I recall. Why am I holding this dangerous thing? That's a bad idea. What? Yep, see? So, that was not safe to do. They have invisible spikes on their bottom sides that are bottom side up. So, without a mushroom, this is pretty dangerous. Let's see if I can do it. Should be able to. Yeah, sure, that's fine. So, this pipe goes to the same place. Something satisfying about knocking those two shells together like that. Yeah. This is a mushroom. I'll bop it this way and pick it up like that. Okay. Let's see, this is the game where picking up a mushroom cuts your upward speed, I want to say? I'll test that out next time I get a good chance for it. But like if I'm at the bottom of what would be a high jump, I'm pretty sure I don't get the rest of that would be a high jump if I pick up a mushroom midair. Or maybe I'm thinking of Mario 1. In Super Mario World, it is not like that. And if you're jumping when you pick up a mushroom, you still get the rest of your jump. These will bop me to the side, right? Yeah, they sure will. Details like that end up mattering in some places. They're very noticeable. But I'm not sure if what I'm saying about this game is true, so gonna have to test it out. Hammer Brother! There's gonna be a Sledge Brother. Alright, well I just fought one of you in open space. 2, in fact. Alright, so level skip if I want it. This red toad house down here, by the way, has some really good stuff in it. So that's why I want a hammer to get to it. One of the Hammer Brothers on this map might have one. That candle comes and walks after me. I want to say that's called a Hotfoot. Sideways moving thwomp. Nice and slow about it, though. Alright, so Candle Flame doing things. Oh, this level, this has 2 exits. I cannot show the entire level on one visit. So I guess I'll go to the secret part first. And on loop 2 I'll have to... Whoa, that boosts so fast. On loop 2 I'll come back and show the regular one. Would it make more sense to do it the other way? Maybe. Alright, so big full jump. No, I still get the big full jump. Is this the level I think it is? I may be mixing this up with another one. You know what? I think I am. I'm thinking of a different level. Let's backtrack a bit. Oh, and you go back so slow. Sideways thwomps in this game are very slow. Okay, I guess it's just Mario 1 where you lose your jump height when picking up a power-up. Okay, that's pretty hard to get into, and especially dangerous with the flames encroaching down here, but for some reason I still insist on trying. Alright, you, please merge together into one being. That's not the easiest thing to do. Why do I feel the need to do this? I just do. Let's see. So I'm gonna have to hold... If I... okay. I need to not stand up as the thing as soon as I do that. Or turn around. There we go, I did it. And I got ambushed by a thwomp for my trouble. Okay. Well, that's what is on this path. So you either got duck slide there, or be small, or go in the pipe. Those are your options. Big jump here, 5 tiles. That might be the first time I'm asked to do that jump. Yes, so these are some actually serious jumps I'm being asked to do. More so than previous stuff. Alright, Boom Boom's just there. What's a Boom Boom of this world like? Looks pretty much like a World 1 Boom Boom. So the difference here is that the arena is a bit different. He swings his fists faster in Phase 3, I guess to show that he's going to move faster once he moves. It's easy enough to just not give him an opportunity to do anything. So if I game overed, I could go back through this pipe at the start and skip the first few levels. If for some reason I wanted to, and I somehow game overed. If I were warping here, which is what the warp whistles can do from the first world, by the way. If I were warping here, I could end up here with just the default amount of lives and have a harder time. Ah, it's this level, okay. So Lakitu, first of all, I'd like you to be gone. You might not stay gone for long. Okay, so there's some interesting stuff going on here. What is in this block? Fire Flower. This level might be worth 2 different visits. This is the one I thought it was. So, upward spouting pipe here. Something interesting to its left. There are a couple of tricks to this. If I brought a frog suit, I could resist that water current and just get down there by swimming normally. However, there's a trick. Stand here, just hold left. I'm pretty sure I go straight through that. Yep. So that's how to get through that water current without a frog suit. Even works while big. I think this is P-switch and blue coins. No, P-switch and turning these into coins. But there's another P-switch there too. Let's see, what's the trick here? I want to do something like that. If you really want to maximize your coin output for some reason. So blue coins here. I'll attempt to get them all. Got all those, so no time to deal with... I broke 1 brick there. If I had ducked, I probably could have avoided breaking that brick. I can probably get that P-switch without breaking any more. Okay, there we go. I got all the coins except 1, assuming I don't break any of these. Or leave them behind. Alright. Close to max coins. Okay, so that's 1, just a little coin bonus zone. 2, a shortcut to how much later in the level. Not much at all. So, Akiru, you came back! And you're throwing so many spinies, and they're actually turning into spinies now. Ooh, can I take that? I can! I don't know that I want it, but I can take it. Alright, you are a little too imposing there. I can use you to get on top and do nothing. And you're back, immediately. Alright. Maybe I should just scoot and not give him time to fill the air with things. He's gonna do it whether I give him time or not. Anything up here? Lakitu, yep. Okay, so this is just the Lakitu rains spinies down on you level. Yep, he sure does. And the camera's so low I don't really get a lot of chance to react. Okay, so doing this without the bonus zone. You go away. How long do you stay gone once I bop you? Never long enough. Going through the bonus zone would let me turn that into a flower, but I don't wish to. Just gonna do things this way. There's like a lot of... Oh, you're higher now. Out of stomp range? Not quite. There's a lot of potential sky space here. You know what? I want to come back here. So doing that on purpose. I'm gonna take a leaf. And see what happens if I fly on that first, Oh boy, that means I gotta survive this boy. Which I sure did not do. Alright, let's try again. I have a couple of more leaves. This is where my leaves can go. I also have a P-Wing I could use, I think. Do I have a P-Wing? I'm not sure if I have a P-Wing. I spent the one that I had. Did I have another? No, I only had one. And I only have one leaf left. Okay. Well, I better not mess this up. It's gonna be hard not to mess up. Okay. Yeah, because you're just super in the way. And in fact, don't I need to stomp on your head to get up there? Okay, this is a pretty difficult task. He's gone. Why, he gone? I actually wanted his help. Might not be able to do what I wanted to do here, then. I can't go to another level and get a leaf and come back, because once I clear this one, it's clear, it's done, it's gone. Can I bring this Lakitu over? I don't wish to trade my leaf for a flower. He'll be too low, won't he? And this is incredibly dangerous. Yeah, alright, leaf gone. Is that even enough room to fly? Okay. I would need a P-Wing here to explore the sky fully. Like, the upper right portion of this level is just sort of out of reach. So perhaps P-Wing to 4-4. I'll make a note. I doubt there's anything in the sky, but I want to check. There is potential for there to be. All those corners and those blocks just show sky instead of water. Yeah, so that's a surprisingly nasty level. The guy in the sky is pretty imposing, and the camera doesn't show me what he's raining on my head until it's already hit me. What's in your boxes, Toad? Mushroom, okay. Can assume that's probably mushroom flower leaf. That's sort of the usual default Toad House setup. I have a fire flower, so this will be easy. Nothing to it. P-Wing, there's one. Whoa, it made a funny noise because I jumped at just the right time. There's a couple of funny audio glitches like that. There's another one I'd like to show that involves... I think it's swishing my tail on the same frame that I get a 1-up. It's tricky to do, but it does happen by accident, not infrequently. Alright, 5. There is a red Toad House here. I don't know if the color indicates the contents. There's a really good red Toad House at the start, with contents I would like. Okay, you do vibrate before you wake up. I just didn't see that the thing in my hand was vibrating when that last happened. This is leaf. Always good to have, except right here, flower might have actually been better. Because I'm pretty sure I can't tail thwack those. Oh, is this the level with Missile Bill in it? Yes, there he is. Oh, I can tail thwack those. So Missile Bill, same as Bullet Bill, but turns around once. I think Missile Bill is his name? That's what I remember. Not the most imposing thing in the world. I think he does show up, like, in one more level later? Can I do this? Well, I didn't, if I can. I don't know if that was enough boost to get up to those coins. That's what I was trying to do. Let's take a mushroom. My inventory's too full and I should use some of it. Can turn that into a leaf, which I will do. Whoops. Thank you, smaller than it looks hitbox. Alright, and I can turn that leaf into a flower here, which I won't do as long as I have the leaf. Okay, I can just do that. Air is full of bullets here. What? Could you shoot? Thanks. Oh boy, okay, so I need my leaf not to, my tail not to get in my way here. Is this only the second vine of the entire game? Maybe third. Don't P-switch yet, because I want this first. Tanuki Suit! Best power-up in the game! So it works exactly like a leaf, except you can also become statue. And stomping on something as statue is the most powerful attack in the entire game. Why P-switch? Ah, for that. Whoa, little graphic glitch. So down and B turns into statue. I'm also immune to things for a moment while statue, but I cannot statue forever. So like if I wanted to... Here, I'm gonna make you shoot. being too polite. Here we go. So yeah, statue can just not get hit by things. But the stomping power is its real strength. Check it out. Oh, it stops me dead. Okay. I didn't remember that. I thought I kept going left or right, but I guess not. I'm gonna stomp this plant. I'm gonna stomp this plant. Probably gonna waste the suit by trying to do trickery like this. I think I stomped the plant? I think I stomped the plant. There might have been a tiny bit of level I missed there. There was a little bit left of the, where I came back from the pipe. That's okay. There wasn't much in it. Just bill blasters as far as I know. Mario does a funny little shuffle when he's in his Tanuki suit. Alright, 2 types of spade panel. This rigged silly game that doesn't give me much, and the one that's much more profitable. I won this once. You can see that it can be done, just it's rare. Okay, so this is a 20, this is a 1-up, I did remember, and there's a star here, I think? Well, that was false, but at least I know where the 1-up is. I was 1 off on the star. What's this? Flower. I know there could be a flower there, that's a 10. Alright. 6 with Tanuki suit. See now, yeah, so I can just squish. Is this the Karibo's shoe level? I think it might be, or maybe that's later. Is something in one of these blocks, or am I supposed to bring a P-switch from somewhere and... No, there's a 1-up there. I'm not gonna get it. Okay, never mind. I don't think there's anything else in any of them. Ah, this is the level where you can toggle between big and small. Can I thwap a big Goomba? I can. So now everything's normal size. And you can do the level with like this if you want. What does it do to the bricks at the start? They return. Is this still a 1-up? No, it's only a 1-up in giant state. Or maybe you just get a 1-up once and then it's gone and that counts as the same block? So this should have brought back the bricks. Ah, so that stayed opened. So 1-up blocks remember their state, but oh, dang it, well I erased my good suit. Whoopsie. That's a shame. There was something I wanted to do with that thing. Ah well. Well, I just stood there in a bad place. Okay. That's a star, I think? There might be another opportunity to get a Tanuk somewhere in here. So what I want to do with each of the 3, there'll be one more special suit. I guess I'll get a small state here. What I want to do with each of the 3 suits is if you finish the entire airship with one on, you'll get alternate dialogue from the king at the end. And I would like to make that happen. Okay, so I'm gonna stomp on you, get this star out, become invincible, not be able to bop that block and just completely waste the star forever. Yep, that's me. That's what I did. And I got killed by a 1-up. Let's use a fire flower. Alright, I'm kind of just ready to move. Let's do it in giant state. Okay, so... I want to see what's in... Dang it! Alright, turtle. Go away. I want to see what's in this one block here. Oh, there's a... It's coins. It's very hard to do, though. Especially if I'm big. You know what? I guess I'm just not going to do that. I can't duck jump when I'm... Wow, what a rude spot. Can I duck jump when I'm invincible? Hard to say. So right, there's another size-changing door. Changing size is pretty inconsequential. I don't think it does anything other than just that. I don't think there's, other than the 1-up at the start, I guess, not really a lot different between the 2 sizes in the level here. That one didn't have a coin in it. Alright, well, I've taken enough risks here. Well, you were perfectly placed. I was not ready for you. I thought I was just home clear at the end. Alright, well, in that case, let's do the opposite. Ah, dude! Dangerous stuff. Easy to take hits by accident. Let's use a flower. I guess if I don't end up with a Tanuki suit entering the airship, I'll use a frog suit and see if I can get through that way. That'll make it a lot harder, but... well, and just make things more interesting. You only get so many opportunities per game to do that, because there's 3 suits and 8 airships. No, 7 airships. Alright, yeah, so rid spot that traps you. Oh, okay, so small has the one up here, big has the one up in the bricks at the start. I see how it is. So yeah, small differences other than things being big. Is there a difference in these blocks? No. Alright, so big turtle here. I'm ready for you now. This will not be a star, it's a flower. Red Toad House, do you have something really, really good for me? Or will you be just normal? You have Tanuki suit! That's what I wanted. Yeah, so if you can break the rock at the start by having saved a hammer from somewhere else, that Toad House also always gives a Tanuki. Was there something up there? No, can't go up there. Donut lifts, first appearance. It's funny they're called donut lifts when they go down. But that is their name as given in the manual. Wow, that's a jump. I was holding right that whole time, and that was not enough. Big jump. Could stomp on the dry bones. Is that where the big jump is? No, it's after that. Do I maybe jump from here? No, I think I... oh, well, you're gone. Can I just do that? If I have a little more speed, I get a little more height. Oh, this level! Okay, this is one that I'm gonna have to do twice. In that case, let's do it the normal way. This has P-switch in it, which would reveal a secret door that goes to a whole other path through the level. Does that loop back here? That pipe's awfully suspicious. Actually, maybe it does loop back here. Let's try it. So I see the boom boom at the end. So if I bop this and go left... oh, you will turn around and the corpse of your comrade. Suspicious formation tells me there's a door here. I want to say the All-Stars version of this game... no, it doesn't give that away. I think this is the only place that these blocks exist. The manual lies to you about these blocks. It tells you that you can, well, you can do some, like, memory corruption in this level, I remember. I don't know how to do it, but you can do it. Yeah, the manual lies to you about this. It tells you that the ones with the light bulb, their direction can be controlled by steering when you land or something like that, but that is not in any way true. This is the wrong way. They just go up, left, up, right in that cycle. Yeah. It's like we're in Pipeland already, but that won't be for a few more worlds. And this disappears eventually after I'm on it for long enough. Oh, it makes a funny noise too if I jump at the right time. Does this disappear eventually? Yes. Okay, that's how long it lasts. That section was a lot shorter than I remembered. Where am I? What is this room? Oh, there's a secret in here. Here we go. I don't get to see what I'm doing, but there's a 1-up up there. I could engineer it so I can see what I'm doing. There we go, now I can see. Scrolls up a lot further, but the 1-up is the end of the chain, I think. Yeah, right. Oh, hey! Now I'm... oh, dang, you're not a Tanuki suit. Well, there's something up there if I had a leaf. Okay, well, I don't think there's an opportunity to have a leaf, is there? Is there a leaf in this level that I could still potentially get? It's a lot of backtracking. What type of power-up is it over there? I'm gonna try. Alright, just do a big, confident jump. If you have full running speed, that's flower. Was there a leaf in the... whoops! Well, guess I'm starting over. Was there a leaf in the pipe section? I insist on flying up there. I forget what it is, but it's something. It might be a Tanuki suit, and I really would like to have that. But I don't have any leaves in my inventory anymore. I used them all. So if I don't have a leaf on me, then I might not be able to do this. Pretty populated spot here. I think there was a power-up box somewhere in here. I don't remember what was in it, though. I think it was Flower Flare, wasn't it? It was up here. Yeah, Fire Flower. Alright, well. Oh, I should have taken the other one. That's fine. So this means I can't fly and get in. I have a P-Wing. I have a P-Wing. Okay, yeah, if there are no leaves in the level, let's bring a P-Wing. How can I expeditiously leave the level? You can help. Thank you. I insist. I must go up where those bricks are. Oh, I also have a Tanuki suit in my inventory. I don't want to use that here. I'm only using low-value power-ups here. Also, I can see that this scrolls. That's fun. Don't think I knew that. Alright, so dry bones, you're extra dangerous now, because if I lose this, I'm not ever getting it back. Alright, so be quick about this. And here I can just fly. This isn't the spot I was thinking of where you can do memory corruption, is it? That was a different level. That was actually in Pipeland. Okay, so from here... Yeah, Pewing just kind of never shuts up. It's very noisy. But I want to go up top. So what's with you? It's just coins? Oh, it's just coins. Well, now I know. I'm gonna have this noise in my ears for the rest of the level. That's fine, I guess. Here's Boom Boom. My jumps are gonna be weird because of this thing. Well, alright, that's fine. You bumped your head. Oh, you bumped my head. Okay. Alright, so I'm at the airship without any kind of suit. Let's try Frog first. I have how many frog suits? 3? Okay. 3 chances plus a Tanuki. You're a dinosaur! I'm a frog! Nice to meet you. Alright, so frog suit on this airship. Which airship is this? Is this the Bolts? Nuts and Bolts airship? It might be. This has flames. There was one nut on the last airship, but it didn't do much. Just an introduction to the concept. Oh yeah, nuts and bolts. Here we go. Alright, so... Okay, this isn't particularly harder to do with the frog suit. One thing the frog suit does is it instantly cuts my movement... Ah, dang it! Whenever I, land. So going forward, holding nothing, and I just instantly stop. So that's one way it makes my movement weird. You know what? Being down here is not so bad. Is this thing gonna shoot something that I'm standing on? It doesn't seem to want to, so I appreciate that. Tanuki statue, by the way, can kill those flames. If you stomp on them, they're just dead forever. But that's not available to me right now. Alright, where am I jumping to? There? Another effect of the frog suit is you can never get P-speed. Unless you're holding a shell. But none of those are around. Not that I want P-speed right now, but it is not available. Can I get all the way there? I doubt it. I'm not gonna try. Not with my current handicap. Wah! Okay, I gotta move because the scroll is gonna catch up with me. How will I do this? Like that, I guess? Okay, I did it! I'm here! Yeah, that'd be a leaf, it'd be great to have, but I'm stuck as a frog. Alright, that looks like Iggy. Iggy Koopa. Okay, that's 1. 2. 3! I did it! I beat as a frog. Good. Yeah, that's how a frog holds a wand. Okay, so that's 1 of the 3 costumes done with an airship. Airship done with 1 of the 3 costumes. I'd already started the sentence, so I couldn't rephrase mid-sentence. Oh me, oh my! You've been transformed! Shall I change you back with this wand? I didn't remember that text. I guess I haven't beaten an airship with a frog suit very often. Alright. So, he wants to do to me what I did to him. The thief who stole the whistle has escaped to the east side of the sand dunes. Right, so that's a hint for the 3rd warp whistle. I don't know if there's a hint for the 1st or 2nd. We will see. Alright, cool. So, that was Giant Land. Look at that little sprite! Not very often that I've seen that. Next time is going to be Skyland. I'll see you then.